Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Reality Shift. Today, I am interviewing my brother man, creative, and inspiring entrepreneur, as we all are.
Okay. I see you.
Yeah. And I really just want to dive into his journey and him getting into the creative space. Just expand upon that and try and have, an open conversation / interview at the same time. So welcome to the show, my brother.
Thank you. How are you?
I'm good, bro. I'm good.
I'm fresh as a daisy.
Yeah, man. So first up, I just wanted to ask, can you just give us a background on, where you're from?
Yeah.
And your heritage. Just start there and just talk about it, and just expand on that.
Okay, so obviously you know where I'm from, and all the background. We've been mates for a while now. A lot of people don't, because I don't like sharing much on social media. I feel like there's some level of privacy that needs to be for me, for myself. But yeah, basically, first name Siphesihle, second name Tlanipo, surname Mthembu. I was born and bred in PMB, Pietermaritzburg. It was a very humble beginning. I'm not gonna lie to you, like a humbling beginning and everything. So, most people would look down on it, but for me, it built who I am today. So I'm not gonna look down on it and be like, oh, like he didn't have this, he didn't have that. But for me, I had everything. I don't remember sleeping hungry. I don't remember all of these things. So those were humble beginnings for me. And obviously, back in the day, black parents and all of that. Obviously, mom and dad had my sister and my older sister now when they're still young. Meaning that, the elders, which is my gran or everyone, have to take care of us while mom and dad try to chase their paper. I grew up under my grandma's guidance, my aunts, and obviously mom and dad's. So in staying with my gran, I got to learn quite a lot of basically be humble, and social skills and all of those things. And I'm telling you now, if you you grew up under your gran or any elder, as a black person in South Africa, as a Zulu guy, you gotta be humble, or you're gonna catch it. So for me, those were humble beginnings. As I said, staying there, grafting hard. When I say grafting hard, I mean sweeping and watering. We had a garden, we had everything. As I said,
I was just about to comment as well on your work ethic, and I know that people who know you and have experienced and been in your space, how much of a hard worker you are.
Thank you.
It's just a testament to you just explaining and telling me and telling the viewers, your journey. So man.
Definitely the work ethics definitely come from, I'd say now more so mom and dad, because after my gran, that's where I moved to Durban. Started staying with mom and dad, because obviously now they got the paper and everything is starting to come into place. So with mom and dad now, they were hungry and they're still hungry. They always challenge the status quo. So for me to grow under that household, and I feel like I'm very lucky. I wouldn't be who I am today without all of those
having that growth mindset.
Growth mindset and everything. So people. Yesterday I had somebody ask me okay, I see you grinding and everything. In the future, when you give out a speech, when you win an award, who are you gonna say you owe your success to? And I was like, I'm the last person on the list, because growing up from the doctor that took me out of mom when she was giving birth to literally this moment right now, that's what creates in my character. So I can't be all selfish. Yes, I can be selfish and be it's all me, the mindset and everything, and that's true. But it's all of those humble beginnings and everything that's led and built who I am today. So like yeah fam, like I can't really say much because as I said, I'm a very private person.
And I appreciate
and yeah, like I'm not gonna lie to you, even on social media, I'm not too sure if you've noticed, I only post a picture and maybe like a motivational quote there and there, because I just like to keep my distance. Recently obviously
the boy needs to work on that.
Definitely needs to work on that.
I need to work on that. Okay.
Yeah, but
it's a lot to learn. But you know, this is a journey.
Yeah, it's all about growing, and people can't know everything about you. So I like the elements of mystery is good and very sexy. You know, female. Obviously, obviously I have a girlfriend and everything.
Yeah, you say him, man. Don't play no
elements.
games.
The elements of being mysterious is so. Like, there's that thing about it. So like yeah, just be mysterious and everything. But with having this interview, I hope I get to obviously inspire somebody out there behind the camera, or like somebody sitting there watching over the phone or laptop or anything, and you know, just inspire them to do something, especially now, you know, during this time which we're going through, which is COVID.
Opportunity in crisis.
Yeah. So
changing, shifting perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically for me during COVID, it's all about adapt and overcome. That's my motto. Adapt, overcome. Every challenge that comes with COVID or whatever, adapt, overcome. So like yeah fam, but I think with that, I don't know how long this is gonna be, but I have a lot to share, but I don't want to share too much.
Yeah.
But yeah, if people want to see like a window to my life, I'd say they should not worry too much on what I post on like the Instagram and everything, and focus more on Alpha Case, because that's where I actually show off my actual lifestyle a little bit. And like yeah, as I said, I don't post much on social media, so they're not gonna see anything there. So like yeah, I think did I answer your question?
No, you most certainly have. I most certainly have.
All right.
Yeah, no, it's good.
I started rambling there.
That's the whole point, and shifting the perspective and getting people onto the show is to put them in the spotlight. You know, people that not necessarily want to be in the spotlight.
Yeah.
And also, it's relatable. Because now you're a young black South African, right? Other people need to be exposed to people that they can identify with, that are doing great things, that are making moves. No, it is, but that's exactly what it is.
Thank you.
That's basically what it is. And yeah, man.
Thank you.
So I just wanted to ask you, how was your journey into the creative space? How did you land here in the creative space and choose to take this as something that you want to grow exponentially or to scale or whatever it is?
Okay, I'll just break it down, the question a little bit. Okay, let me start about the journey into my mindset in a way. I've always been, I think my greatest asset without a doubt is my brain, my mind, what I think of. I'm a dreamer. I daydream a lot. And while other people say, oh, it's drifting away and everything, I'm busy thinking about the future, thinking about this, thinking about that. So, and all of this started, I'd say, okay, like, if, I don't really know when, but I remember, like, as I said, like, my childhood, my sister and I would get money from mom and dad, bus fare and stuff, and we wouldn't take the bus, we would walk. And during, like, while we're walking, like, we'd talk a lot and everything, and like obviously there will be those quiet moments, you know. And then like growing up, going to Westwood Boys High, like I was also like walking most of the time, and I'll be alone. So that's where you start like being with yourself, and you start like people thought I was crazy, like I was actually having a conversation with myself on the way. And that's where the creativity started coming. I was like, right, I'm walking and my school shoes are sore, like my feet are sore right now, but I'm thinking, I'm imagining like being in a Ford Mustang 1968 with like a gorgeous mamacita sitting right next to me. I'm like, all right, this is the life I'm going to live. And like, you know, I'll be smiling and everything. And I think that's where all my creativity came from, is doing me, being myself, and letting the thoughts flow, because like, you know, if you just like overthink everything, I think about positive stuff, you know. If you feed your mind negative stuff, you're gonna think negatively. So I'm always thinking positive stuff, you know. And we've spoke about this, like you and I always speak about, you know, routines, having how important it is to have a daily routine. When you wake up, start the day, probably meditating, have a run, just to set off your day, you know, in a good, like, you know, starts you well, so you can have a good day. So with me, I wake up in the morning, my alarm is a very nice song, fam. It's a very nice song. I love it. It's you know, The Lion King.
You know, when you mentioned this, it made me remember how what Mthembu also wakes up with a song in the morning to set the mood and set the tone.
It's always the same song,
you know,
for me.
The same, because it puts you into that state of mind. You know, it sets the tone for the day. You're already putting that positivity in your mind, so that your mind can attract that reality,
that energy.
Life
is all about energy.
Exactly.
So if I'm giving you positive energy, you're gonna give me back that positive energy. So that's what I do in the morning. I start off my day with in the jungle. Come on, help me.
Mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. In the jungle, mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. Let's go.
So every morning,
yeah,
that's my song. That's my go-to song. You know, when like I feel like I don't want to get up now. COVID-19 hits me. I'm a lion. I'm sleeping. But as soon as I wake up in the morning, you know, in the jungle, fam, like there's a lion and there's a gazelle. When the lion wakes up in the morning, it's like I gotta eat. The gazelle is thinking I gotta run. I gotta eat. I'm a lion. I have a lion's mindset, you know. If I don't do it, somebody else is gonna eat me. So when I wake up in the morning, every single morning, fam, without fail, that's my go-to song. And if, like, obviously we do have those days where like it's harder than others, and I use the 5-second rule. 5-second rule says you count down from 5. You know, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shoot out of bed. I don't have a choice. Have to shoot out of bed. And after shooting out of bed, open the window, breathe in, have a jog, come back and meditate. Obviously, I just started meditating.
I'm glad you're on the
like
meditation.
you kind of helped me there, but I think I'm not gonna lie, fam. I listened to you, but I was like, no, sir. This guy's so back.
Exactly.
And then the Caitlin was like, hey, fam, like, yeah, do it, and she's also doing it now, and we both doing it, which is like I wake up feeling good, and I run, have a run, and you know, gym just a little bit. Obviously you can't go to gym, so it's just a few home workouts there. Like I think that just sets my day off, and once my day has started, it's all about grinding. So like I don't want to go to the other questions of which you're gonna ask later, but it's all linked, you know. It's a process.
And now as well, dude, because now you're talking about this setting your mind and tone. I used to have a song some time ago, but now it's just igniting that again. I'm like, I have to find something that resonates with myself.
You have to find something that hits your soul in the morning.
Yeah. You know, the Wolf of
maybe
Wall
for you, be like,
the
baby shark. I'm kidding, fam. But like you have to find that. You have to find that song or whatever that just gives you that boost in the morning. And for me, because as I said, like I have a lion's mindset, and other people are like, they say I'm like a lion. That's a simile. You can't use a simile. You gotta be metaphoric about it. You are a lion. Actually, you're more than a lion, because like, you know, we rule as humans, but people don't want to get into that mindset, you know. So for me, I feel like I feed off a lot from a lion, because not just a lion, look at the ocean, the sea. You either the shark of the ocean or the fish of the ocean. So I gotta be a shark in the sky. Either like the parrot or whatever, or an eagle. I'm an eagle.
I hear
so you have a choice in life. Unfortunately, a lot of people would, you know, at this day and age, digital age or whatever, people are so scared of what other people think, and they end up holding themselves back. I don't hold myself back in anything right now, and I feel like, you know, I'm healthy in body and mind. This is the best I've ever been. Like, I look good, I feel good, and obviously the financially everyone is denser at the moment. But if you have the mindset and the body is also feeling good, trust me, fam, everything is just gonna line up, and like you're gonna get to where you're going.
So let me just come back to the question.
Yeah.
So just to refine it after that. So your journey into the creative space. Let's start talking about that. We did touch on that.
Yeah, like it's basically the walking, the struggle, basically.
The struggle.
Of not having.
I think the question that I was supposed to ask, my apologies, my brother, is your struggles. That's the question that I was meant to ask. Your struggles, and because also my journey as you know, my mental health journey, and currently being diagnosed with acute psychosis and schizophrenia, I feel like mental health is something that I'd like to touch on, you know, within the duration of my videos. So just touch on, you know, your struggles, and then if you can, any of your mental health issues or the struggle that you've had along your journey.
Okay, struggles. Everyone has had struggles. Whether you're sitting at home doing nothing, whether you're working, whether you are, everyone has a struggle, and the weight of a struggle is different, but it's felt the same. So the weight of your struggle may be different, but it's felt the same. When you're in the struggle, like my weight is similar as yours, but yeah, it's not the same. So for me, I'd say my struggle, like, you know, obviously coming to Durban, I would say I was a farm boy. So coming to Durban and having to adapt to like a Durban lifestyle. Obviously, like, you know, I started, like, you know, we started small, going to like a school with mostly black children, well, black kids and everyone, in which I was comfortable with. I was very comfortable with that. But there was that instant change where I just had to go from a black dominated school to a white dominated school, which was Westwood Boys High. And for me, that was a reality shift. Excuse the pun. That was a reality shift. So I wasn't that comfortable with English. I'm still not that comfortable, but like at that moment I was like, oh my god. I remember the first 2 weeks of being at Westwood Boys High, I felt like, damn, this is not me. You know, I was looking at you, I was like, hey, look at this cheese boy. Look at this cheese boy. Look at this cheese boy. What is he doing? Speak some goddamn Zulu. Speak some goddamn Zulu.
Oh man.
And then over time, you know, adapt, overcome. I had to adapt, and then I overcame. And obviously there are controversial topics with being in a white dominated school and everything, and it's bound to happen. You know, you're in the system, you gotta follow the things that are happening in the system. So like
I think on that as well, I think just recently, just to touch on it, this transformation after Black Lives Matter, and how persons at Westwood Boys High, certain individuals were putting in a structural transformation, and how this Black Lives Matter movement catalyzed that. And now there's a group on WhatsApp to enhance the social experience on, you know, and the institution and all these other things, you know, that are coming, you know, in accordance with, you know, just kind of, you know, transforming the experience of the black child in that particular
and
space.
Which is a very good movement, I won't lie. It's a very good movement, and
it's a birth of an organization as well.
You know, when you're in South Africa, and obviously this is a very controversial topic with colonialism and everything, like, you know, I don't really want to touch on it as much, because this video is gonna pop up like 5 years, 10 years down the line when I'm, like, you know, trying to establish myself as an entrepreneur or whatever. But things happen, Shaka Zulu, whatever, and then we're here now. And like, obviously we have to adapt and overcome. So for me, I'm just focusing on myself. not to be selfish or whatever, but I'm focusing on myself and my industry of which I want to tackle. And whether this thing is going on or not, I'm not gonna let it hold me back. I'm not gonna let it dictate my future. So I will create my own future. I'm not gonna let a system create a future for me. If the system says pay taxes or whatever, okay, I'll follow the rules and everything. But the system isn't gonna tell me how to run my life. So that's just it for me.
And on to the next question, my brother. How has the lockdown and then COVID-19 affected you in terms of that, whether it's the shift within reality, the shift mentally? Because I'm sure this it's a very, very, very multi-layered topic, and very close to everybody's hearts, because everybody
is affected.
Global community,
everybody's affected,
has been affected by this consciousness shift.
Okay, so where do I start? 2020, man. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy. We were happy. We were very happy. Some people were drunk, wasted. I don't know if you were drunk or wasted. I was at home.
No, I was in hospital.
Okay, so a lot of people were happy. And it looked like it's gonna be a good year. But obviously, things happen, and they're bound to happen in life. Challenges are bound to happen, but what you gotta do is look through the challenges and stuff. And man, COVID-19, it crippled everyone. It crippled everyone. I'm not gonna lie to you. Financially, people are losing jobs every single day. People are losing lives every single day.
And this is the effect of the lockdown.
The effect
before even COVID-19 even has come. Before COVID-19 even came, COVID-19, its effect is only fully coming into like now itself, with bodies and all of these other things that are. Hey man, continue. Man.
So in South Africa we dealt with. Obviously, it started. We saw what happened in Italy and China. So we implemented the
devastation,
the lockdown quite early. But we 4 to 5 months now. I'm not too sure. 4 to 5 months in, and now we're starting to get into that. Where it's getting close now. It's starting to touch home. And people are passing away. There are more funerals than ever. Literally in the weekend, and mortuaries are getting full. It's just it's a lot to take in.
Our master here actually. We have our master. Just
for the interview.
The interview.
The interview, obviously. You can't be wearing masks.
Oh man.
But I think
it's serious. It's not a joke.
And we did sanitize. We did sanitize
everything.
So for me personally, I think I should talk more about myself, at the same time not really give out too much, because a lot of people are affected in this. If I say stuff or business that and that, it's not just me, it's my family, extended families, and also other people. So I'd say we really felt that. And for me, financially, obviously, when you're sitting at home, don't have a job, and all of those things, you don't have a choice. But that's where you go. Life is always gonna knock you down, but never accept the defeats or the knockouts. So for me, the only time I get knocked out by life is when I die. So I'm alive, wake up, grind. That's how I've been working on being a content creator, basically the YouTube thing, for about a year now. But I'm starting to post now, because I had to, the process, understand the camera, understand the system, understand all of these things first, and how to edit and do that. And then now I'm starting to put up my work. So for me, I think COVID-19 actually released that hunger in me.
To turn introspectively and
be alright,
turn internally.
This is happening now. I have more time in my pocket
to work on.
There's no money, but there's more time. Change that time into money. So that's what's happening now. I'm growing in the industry I'm in. Getting collaborations left, right, and center. But we just wanna create, you know, what we dreamt about, rather than like, you know, collaborating with the wrong people and all of that, because, you know, the people we collaborate with actually say who you are. So with me collaborating with you, I'm with, you know, the reality shift, you know, mental health and all of that. Like, that's very important. As I said, the biggest assets a man has, like when I say man, I don't mean man, but like I mean humanity. Yeah, humanity, is their mindset, their brain. So if you master that, you've mastered everything. Money is gonna come to you, everything's gonna come to you. But like, if you have like a good mindset and everything will come to you, fam. Like, there's without a doubt. But you gotta put in the work, you gotta put in the hours. It's not just gonna come to you. So yeah, I think for me, COVID-19, man, I was on the ground. I'm still am, but I'm getting up. That's a champion's mindset.
Yeah,
you know, when you get knocked down, you better get up, because you gotta defend your title. So my title, I'm a heavyweight champion in the world. Like, you know, like I want to be the best in my industry. I want to push stuff, not just my industry, like you know, obviously expanding and doing other stuff, which we spoke about. We don't want to prematurely, like, you know, release stuff, but obviously, like, you know, you can't just stay in one industry. You have to build like 7, or for me it's going to be way more than 7 sources of income. So like, yeah, you don't want to prematurely give out information, because the baby is still in the incubator. If you take it out too soon,
that's what it is.
Like, yeah, the baby's gonna die.
Blessings.
Yeah, we're blocking the blessings, fam. But like, yeah, the future and everything looks absolutely good. The only thing that can stop me from now is COVID-19 and killing me, and I won't let it kill me. So I'll be out here. People are gonna see me a lot. I'll be pushing my stuff. But I think for the next year or so, it's just more so finding myself even more and pushing the YouTube thing, not just YouTube thing, but content creating even more. And with my content creating, I'm not too sure if people have seen it. It's more so like, you know, it's a different type of feel, you know, like and obviously due to COVID-19, I can't really do exactly like the things that I want to do the way I want to do them, because we're restricted. You have to be at home and all of that. So Caitlin and I have been, like, you know, pushing our stuff just to keep people interested and all of that. But that's just the beginning. That's just the beginning of the vision. There's way more to that, and we're still gonna grow to it. So I'm very excited. I'm not gonna lie to you. The future.
I'm excited for you, my brother.
Thank you, fam. I'm excited for you. Welcome to YouTube, man. Welcome to content creating.
Oh man, I've got a lot to learn.
How's it like?
I've got a lot to learn, man. And actually listening to you now.
Yeah.
And actually, it's been such. This interview has been such a learning curve, because I'm listening to you and I'm taking this time to actually be on this platform and absorb your experiences and your knowledge. Because now, like right now, we have 2 cameras. I have my phone, I'm using my phone. I don't have my own camera, but I'm just using the resources that I have at this moment.
You have to
create this content.
You have to start somewhere.
Exactly. And I think for me, I always knew that.
Even me, like I haven't made it years. Sorry for disturbing you. I haven't made it years. Like people like are seeing all these videos and stuff. I haven't made it. Don't get it wrong. I am still in the bottom, and I'm still working my way up. Look at my subscribers, look at all of that. I'm still working, but you know, another thing that I don't like about, you know, being in South Africa and everything is the support you get from people. You know, people support you half-heartedly. They don't push your stuff.
Jealousy and
there's a lot of, you know, but in America you just blow up. So it's fine, you know. I'm gonna keep doing me. I'm not gonna worry about the views. I'm not gonna worry about
vibes,
this and all of that. So
vibes only, bro.
So yeah, like the video is gonna get to where it wants to get, but I'll keep pushing out as
continuously and consistently, and you know.
But don't confuse consistency with
progress.
Yeah, progress, and also, like, you know, a lot of people don't bring out too information where the information is not quite valuable in a way.
Hey guys, sorry for the malfunction. The video cut off before we could finish the interview with my brother man Siphesihle Mthembu, and I'm sure you guys were informed. I'm sure it was relatable and inspiring, And yeah, I really appreciate you being on the show, my brother. And please do follow him at Alpha_Hulk on Instagram and AlphaXKate on Instagram, and as well as AlphaXKate on YouTube, and show your love and support. And please do follow and subscribe, like, comment, engage at the Reality Shift SA on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and my personal handle at Litswe Mboto on Facebook and Instagram. And yeah, this is basically what the Reality Shift is about: shifting your perspective and creating your reality. I'm out.